So it is official. Donald Trump will be the 47th president of the United States, and the media already began with their propaganda. Let's get to it. So Donald Trump won a very decisive election last night, definitely surpassing what I was expecting. I did see Donald Trump winning the election. I did not see him winning convincingly as he did, as he was able to flip Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Georgia, Nevada. He seems to have a lead. Michigan, he has a smaller lead, but he seems to be on a path to win Michigan. He's doing well on Arizona, even though still too early to call. As I mentioned, guys, we're gonna be celebrating New Year's, and Arizona still gonna be counting. They're still gonna be counting, which is embarrassing. The fact that Florida was 90% done within the first 2 hours, and Arizona 24 hour, they can take 15 days and they're still not gonna be done. It is completely embarrassing. It's 2024. It shouldn't be that complicated to count votes. You don't have as many people as Florida or Texas or California. Do your job. So now that Donald Trump is elected, it is important that we all hold our politicians accountable. It is important that we have a plan. We follow the plan that he has, and then we're able to judge him accordingly. Not only because you like Donald Trump, now you're going to be able to play around and pretend like nothing happened. No, no, no. He said he was going to do X. Let's hold him accountable to X. Right now, Donald Trump has the Senate by 2 votes. Let's see what happens with the House. The House still hasn't been called. He has a good lead, but it's still too early to call, as I'm checking here on the New York Times. But I'm also adding another important information. The New York Times and Box already began with the propaganda. You can see, I was just opening the article. I'll say, I hope they're not as crazy. The guy just got elected. Let's see what they say. I know that many people don't like Trump, and I can understand that. But what's one of the first things they said? Box, Donald Trump has won, and American democracy is now in a grave danger. What is that? We are a constitutional republic. We're not a democracy. We're not a democracy. We're a constitutional republic. And let's go again to New York Times. America hires a strongman. And where's the part that I was looking in? Oh, now America stands on a precipice of authoritarian style of governance never seen before in its 248 years. Donald Trump was president from 2016 to 2020. What are you guys talking about? Do you guys not know that he was already the president? But I think it's all expected. It's also expected that the many big parts of the media, especially left wing media, they're going to describe this as this is the word that has happened in U.S. history, and I think many people already have spoken. And I also have one big question: where are the 81 million votes that voted for Biden? Where are they? I'm really wondering, because I was checking the national election, and I was like, it doesn't make sense. They're not even, like, Kamala's not cracking even 70 million. She's right now sitting at almost 67 million. How are they able to crack 81 million? I'm not going to make any comments because you know how YouTube is going to handle that situation. But it's quite interesting. It's quite interesting. So, staying back on the important matters, let's hope Donald Trump is a less divisive president. Let's hope that Donald Trump actually handles things better. He doesn't get into unnecessary arguments and finds a way first. Find a solution about the Ukraine war. Hopefully we can find a peaceful resolution where both sides, even though they're not going to like the resolution, at least that we can stop the bloodshed and we have a better situation and people stop dying. Let's hope we have a better plan around the border, as Biden in his last 3 years, he allowed around 10 million people. Let's see how he handles the situation. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that he handles the situation a lot better than he did last time. I'm hoping to see RFK with the promises kept, as Donald Trump said he was going to appoint him in certain parts of government. Let's hope they actually have a plan about the spending. That's a really important thing. And also the tax cuts that are about to expire next year, and people are not noticing, but many people are going to be affected. You're gonna get maybe a 3% to 5% increase rates in your taxes. I am not 100% about the numbers. I'll definitely come back with a video around this, around the tax cuts, to see which people are affected and more or less to what percentage. But that is also another thing. Hopefully, we do something that's good for the country, and I'll leave it at that.